Well, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. I am going to make a quick dinner for tonight so that, yes, Sid is working 7, so I ran a bunch of chores today, cleaned up the house, got everything nice and clean, ready for him to come home, and I thought I would go ahead and make my video and get dinner into the pot and cooking before he gets here. So, what we're going to make tonight is a penne, a pasta meal. We're going to use some pre-made Italian meatballs. We're going to be putting some cheese, and we are going to add some chopped up pepperonis. And then we're going to use a mixture of sauces. We're going to use a marinara and spaghetti sauce mixed together to add a little extra flavor. We'll put some cheese, put Parmesan, put some extra flavors in here because jar sauces are great for all the staples because, I mean, you could spend hours like peeling tomatoes and doing all this and that. It's really not that serious. So we're going to go ahead and put our, since we're going to make a pasta dish, I'm going to go ahead and set my pressure cooker to the setting for beans and lentils. It's supposed to go up, but we're just gonna raise our timer up here. And because I'm gonna put a lot in here, so because, you know, of course we have lunch and dinner to make for him for tonight and tomorrow, I'm gonna put it on for 15 minutes. So first I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil into the bottom of our pan. And give, you know, a little of that. We are going to also add just a splash, if I can get to it, of a little white cooking wine. And it's just to help it be just a little, you know, fancier, just a little more tasty, like it wasn't coming out of a jar. So we're going to get some sauce into the pressure cooker, and I grabbed the wrong jar, so we're getting a different jar here. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of a small jar of marinara, and always want sauce and oil, and start with a heavy layer of liquids on the bottom of your pan, of your pressure cooker, because it goes into sear mode while you're prepping. If I don't want it to be in sear mode, I always will stop it and put it on warm mode and let it like slowly come to temperature. So we're going to get some sauce, get some stuff in here, get things ready to go. Okay, so let me grab my kitchen scissors, and we're going to open just a pack of Italian meatballs. These are straight out of the freezer. They're frozen, and then we're going to dump them into the sauce that we already have here into the pot. I'm going to throw this away. We're going to, got me a Sonic drink, happy hour. Yeah, even on the weekends. I thought it was only weekdays, but I was surprised, pleasantly surprised when I pulled up. So let me grab a knife, because I'm going to quarter a stack of pepperonis to add in here to this. If Sid was not anti-mushrooms, I would still have some black and regular mushrooms in this meal. I think it would make it great, but he is not a lover of mushrooms, so, or onions, or vegetables, or a whole lot of other list of things. So we're going to just make ourselves a nice little stack of pepperoni here, and I'm gonna just quarter them, half and half, and we're just going to sprinkle that in with our meatballs. Okay, so we got all of this in here. We're going to then add our entire bag of pasta, and we're going to go for the whole bag. And I like a penne meal because it really, especially in the pressure cooker, lets all the sauce and cheese and flavors, things get in with, all of the, into the pasta. It really blends, especially with the olive oil in there to help bind it together. A wooden spoon here, so we can just kind of marinate all this together. Now, I have very little tomato sauce or of our sauces in here. So we're going to get some water in here because we want to first be sure that we have plenty of fluid. Give me just 1 second. Okay, I thought somebody was at my door, but it was next door. Okay, so we're getting some water, which we're adding, and it's going to be about a cup and a half of water. We're going to add into the pot, and then we are going to finish our Jar of Marinara sauce. Should have saved a little water to put in there. Let's turn the jar upside down, and then we're going to add about half of this large container of, I just have Traditional Ragu. So now we're going to go for the additional flavors that we're going to add. Got a little trash pile here because my trash is full and I'm spoiled and wait for Sid to come take it out for me. Okay, hair problems. Hair down straight today, and I want to touch my hair a lot while I'm making food. So, here, let me put my hands on. Okay, so we're going to give this another good stir. I'm going to make sure that our pasta to liquid ratio is really good. And I'm feeling like I'm probably going to add a little bit more water to this, but let's start seasoning up first. Okay, so we're going to, of course, go with some oregano. I mean, who can go without that? And I like a lot of oregano in there, even though I'm going to use an Italian seasoning or an herbes de France, whichever one you prefer. It has oregano in it, but it doesn't only have it in it. So we're going to add a good portion of both of those. I'm going to sneak in the onion powder. I'm going to sneak in some garlic powder, and notice I'm not using any kind of salt. So I'm going to also sneak in just a little dash of cumin, and we're going to call that a wrap. A quick little 5-spice addition, and we're going to add this up. If I had some fresh thyme or rosemary, I would put it in there, but I really don't like to use the dried one in these quick cook meals because they don't melt up extremely well. I mean, rehydrate, so you'll end up with crunchy pieces. So I'm going to get me a couple of good handfuls of cheese, and we're going to add that in. And I'm just using regular mixed white and yellow cheese. It's not a mozzarella. It could be just what I had in the fridge, so I'm going to make good use of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and stir this in, because when I get done, I will top it with some additional cheese. But this cheese is going to be mixed all into the pot. And then we're going to go for some just regular, Parmesan that you would buy to put on top of spaghetti. Get some of that in here. Hold on. Okay, update. Sid came home. Had to get the trash together so I could handle everything. So, okay, we have everything in the pot. Things are ready to go. I'm looking at the consistency of the water, of the liquid. I think I'm going to go ahead and fill it up to the fill line. I just would feel more comfortable with that much pasta. What we don't want is dried out pasta and a little extra fluid. If it is a little too thin once we open it, we just let it simmer with the lid open, and then we can let some of the fluid. So let's go ahead and lock our lid on. We're going to go back to our beans and lentils. And we're going to go back up to 15 minutes. And we're going to watch it, of course, pressure. And we're going to keep our eye on it, make sure pressure's up. And we'll be back with you here in just a few.
Drink before I go
Alright, we're pressurized. We're at 14 minutes. It only took about 10 minutes to get pressurized. Sid's home. Say hi, Sid.
Hi, I'm tired.
He's tired. So he's on day 21. Day 21. So we decided to get dinner done going early. And so we got our pasta meal in here. It's going to be great. He has doubts. He always works out. So we're going to just let this cook down. When it gets down to the last couple minutes, I'll come back. Meanwhile, I'm going to go visit and find out what happened with his day. I got some complaints about mine. See you later. Well, hello everybody. We got about 7 minutes left, and I decided that I was going to go ahead and make Sid some chips and queso blanco while we were cooking anyway. So we can have a little snack, something a little extra to take to work with him tomorrow. So we're going to warm up our fire. I've already made a video on the queso blanco, so I'm not gonna film that. It's happily cooking on the other side of the kitchen, so we don't blow breakers like we did last time. In our little mini crock pot. So I'm gonna cut up some tortillas and start making some homemade chips. So we got about 6 more minutes left on our pasta dish. I'll open that and drain it out, and we'll open it up and stir it up and see how good and juicy it is, and see if we need to make any adjustments. Be back. Well, hello, just visiting. Have a bag of corn tortillas that I'm getting ready to make some homemade tortilla chips. So I got me a little stack out. I'm gonna make the rest of this bag, so he'll have enough to take work with him tomorrow for the rest of the queso. But just saying hi. 3 more minutes, and pressure cooker's just cooking away, and smells absolutely Italian in here. Okay, cut our little divider here. We're gonna cut our chips down the middle. Ugh. Okay, that was like Hercules. Here we go. Maybe I should have said do this for me. Getting old or something. Okay, got them all cut up. Ready to go. Waiting on the grease to heat up. Waiting, I've got 2 more minutes on our pressure cooker. Yeah, I got straight hair is like making me crazy for cooking. Maybe I should put a headband on or something. So we are cooking away. Go Cowboys. Hi, Donnie. Hey, Tara, tell Donnie to put a cowboy star on his tow truck. Be great advertising. You guys probably get twice as much work. Okay, we're on our last minute here. And it's starting to release some steam, which means it's got a lot in there, so we're going to help it out. And we're going to hit steam release. There we go. There we go. Get a little more liquidy than I liked it. I would have liked it too. So we're going to give it a quick stir. Check the pasta for doneness. Make sure nothing's stuck to the side, and the cheese is nice and distributed. Oh, but it looks and smells delicious. I'll tip it here in a minute. Give you a view of it. How good it looks. I'm gonna top it with some cheese. I think the pasta could use just to leave it here on warm just for a little longer. It feels like it's a little tough. Let's grab a piece of pasta here. Check it out. Pretty done. It's like al dente. Pretty good. Give me a view of that. Meatballs. Here, let me get closer. Meatballs. Pasta. A little bit of pepperoni, cheese. We'll top it off with some more cheese, and we're just gonna let it sit here and cook a little simmer on just warm, and let it do its magic. To make sure everything's mixed up real good. Okay, so see all the gooey pepperonis and all those yummy things in there. So we're gonna put that in. Contract wants to act up on me. Add us another good handful of cheese on top. And hit it with a little more Parmesan. And we're just going to let it sit here and simmer on warm. And with the lid off. Cook down a little bit of the extra liquid. Let the pasta, you know, just loosen up a little bit more. It was pretty done. It chopped up pretty easy, so they're good to go. And it's a really quick meal. I got some meat over here I'm going to make for the queso blanco. Not going to film it. Like I said, we did that once before. I'm not going to make it in the pressure cooker since we're busy with it, but I'm just going to go ahead and make it on the stove. But catch it in a little bit. Make some chips, and then we'll sample out some of this after it's had a chance to sit, just to simmer for a little bit. I made Sid a little test sample bowl. So nice meatballs, some cheese, pepperoni, and a little extra sauce. Let you know how that goes. Okay, so we're just doing a quick sample so everybody can get an idea of what it looks like out of the pot and into a serving dish. For your family to enjoy. I'm still making chips and still making queso blanco, but just a good view. Let's get some of those good meatballs in here. Oops. Pepperonis. If you want to top it off when you serve this on your table with a little bit of cheese, just make it look pretty. Even a little parsley flakes. There you go. An Italian penne dish in the pressure cooker. Took about 10 minutes to prep. Total video 18 minutes with 15 minutes cook time blotted out. So add that up, you're really under an hour, and you're putting this on the table for your family. And I have enough in here for his lunch and his crew tomorrow. So here's another good video for you. I'm gonna make some chips. Queso blanco on the way for my baby. Catch you guys next time.